Hello everyone and welcome to Roche Productions. So my name is Lee and I'm with Alan and this is our Halloween special.
There's an energy in the room.
I am here completely on my own to communicate with the entity.
Make a bang or a sound.
This year we've got something very special planned and we thought why not start the video with me standing in a medieval graveyard with tombstones. We are going to the Georgian House Hotel down in Derby. Will you please follow us and join us on our Halloween special of this haunted location? So we're at the Georgian House Hotel in Derby. This building is in two halves, it's in old and it's in new. Now where we're stopping is in the old part of the property and the bar area is the new part of the property. So we're going to go in, right? This is where the guy in the pinstripe suit is supposed to haunt the property. Actual name is Dougie, right? He's the one who's been known to move objects, move people's belongings, make doors slam, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, we're spending 2 nights here, and we are hoping that we're going to get some activity on this property over the next 2 days. So right guys, so we're actually inside the hotel now and we want to show you where we're staying. So we are going to be stopping here in room 12. Now room 12 is supposed to be the most haunted room on the property. Let us take you inside, show you the room.
And I sort of said to him, I said, well, the vision I always get is near where the tall standing mirror is. And he said, well, that's where her presence was.
Right, so I am in room A. Now, in this room, there's a little bit of entities that are supposed to be here, you know, supposed to roam here. So the manager of the hotel, she took us for a little bit of a walk around the different rooms, and she showed us there were rooms of interest, no, apart from our room, which is like obviously room 12. Now, the manager has had experiences in this room, like she's had like a thing of like dread and sorrow and sadness, that kind of thing. But she's not the only one. She's had guests who've stopped here who have had the same experiences, you know. Now, you know, with me, well, I'm completely here on my own. Alan is actually in room 4, which is the suicide room. That's a story which I'm guessing Alan would say to you guys now, but I'm just going to bring it up as well. So the suicide room, actually someone died in that room. They killed themselves, and it was quite recent. Alan's in there doing his thing, you know. So I thought I'd come in here, you know, and do my thing. Now, I'm not really getting anything in this room, if I'm honest. I'm not feeling sad, I'm not feeling anxious, I'm not feeling nothing really, you know. It's just me sitting in a dark room, you know. But I have brought things with me, so I have brought the EMF reader, which I'll get out now. So, I will turn this on, and I'll hold it to the camera the entire time I'm here, so if it goes off, you'll see it. So, there it is. Now, I want to call out to the spirits in room A. So my name is Lee, and I am here completely on my own to communicate with the entity that has been making people feel upset, sad, and kind of like have a sense of sorrow. So I'm asking you to come forward, talk to me, communicate with me. You know, if you can't actually speak to me, then make a bang, a noise, a tap. Make the doors open, close, anything you are willing to do, that'd be great. So I'm just gonna talk now. So within this room, there's not really much to say about this room really, because there's nothing really that's we've been told has happened in this room. No murders, no deaths, no suicides. There's just been this feeling of sadness when people have stayed here. I mean, there's been what did she say? There was a couple who stayed in this room, right? And they actually had to leave because the woman who was staying here, the wife, she felt really upset and really sorrowful. She couldn't stay in here. She felt like really low. Like a really low feeling. So she had to leave. But the manager's been in here when she first started, which was I think it was 11 years ago. I think she said in the interview. I could be wrong. I have to go back and listen to it. But yeah, she said that when she first come in here to do decorating for the room, she was making the bed and she had this sense of dread and sorrow. So it kind of matched up with the story with the guest, And that's what it's like with paranormal investigations, really. You have to go in dark and you experience something, and then if you hear someone experiencing the same thing you've experienced without you telling them, then you can kind of work it out to, it could have happened, it makes sense, it happened to me, kind of situation. Yeah, I mean, we've been in some bad places. We've dealt with some bad spirits. For all the years we've been doing paranormal investigations. I mean, I myself have been attacked twice. One time I couldn't breathe. I felt like I was being choked. And that was scary, that was, because there was nothing there. I just felt like I was being choked. And I was suffering, like breathing and stuff, until I left the room, But there's nothing like that here. It's, you can feel certain rooms where you go in there and you can feel this kind of like heavy energy. But it's not a negative energy. It's not like a malicious spirit. There's just something here, but you can't. It's not here to harm you. It's not here to cause you problems. It's here to be an annoyance, really. I mean, it's like the ghost in our room. He's supposed to not really harm any guests. He just slams the doors and makes objects move and all that kind of stuff. That's more of an annoyance than it is scary, But yeah, we're hoping that kind of stuff happens to us tonight when we sleep here, because it is Halloween Eve, like Halloween night. So, I mean, in the pagan ritual, it's when the gates somewhat open between our world and the next. So we'll see what happens, fingers crossed. I mean, as I'm sitting here now talking to you guys, this means it is going off. It's not very strong, but it is going off, as you can see.
This is the suicide room, room 4 at the Georgian House Hotel. Maybe you can talk to me, or even make a bang or a sound on the door. Anything really that will say that you're here with us. I can see the meter is going off, red. So, what made you do what you did? Was it very upsetting? Was it very upsetting? You can tell me if you want to. Is life too much for you? It's a beautiful room. Can you communicate with me? Just show me some kind of sign that you're here. The meters are going red. We're going to like 120, 130, 160 actually, 160. 165. So you are with me at the moment. So why not say something to me or do something in the room? Can you do that for me? Can you do that for me? Can you do something that will, you know, let me know that you're here in the room itself? We have a doll here that is meant to be haunted, but I'm not too sure if it is or not. Maybe you can communicate with the doll. Can you turn its head or make it move? Can you make it move? Can you communicate with me in some way? Can you tell me who you are? Knock on the bedpost? Knock on the window or knock on the door? Can you do that for me? Can you do that for me?
Alright guys, so we're going to take a bit of a break from the paranormal investigation because we want to give back to you guys. So you guys don't leave comments on our YouTube videos, but you do send us private messages on our LinkedIn. So I'm going to read a few comments that we get on LinkedIn. So I'm not going to say any names because of privacy, because LinkedIn is a business page, but here's the first one. So the first one is, how long have you been doing this for? And what got you interested in paranormal studies? So the answer to that is quite simple really. So I've always been into the occult, been fascinated from it, you know, all the dark history that went on in the past, and you know, witchcraft and all that kind of stuff. And then I kind of studied demonology, and I studied it for about 5 to 6 years, and I was really interested in different aspects of paranormal investigation and the different spirits and the entities and even the demons and the evil spirits. And I wanted to prove that there is something else out there. You know, there's something that we can't explain. So I met up with Alan and we decided to start our channel, and we've been doing it ever since. We've been doing it now for the last 5 years. And
4 years.
well, we've
4
done,
years now.
yeah. So we started the channel about 4 years ago, but we started investigations about 5 years ago. Because we didn't have a YouTube channel then. So yeah, so that's the first one. The second one is so the second one is, do you do this full time? No, we don't. So I'm actually an ordained minister. I've been an ordained minister now for the past 5 years. Now the reason why I've done this is because I was really looking into exorcisms and all that kind of stuff, because I wanted to help people, you know, who may be suffering spiritually. So I decided to be ordained, and yeah, it's something that kind of keeps us safe, me being ordained, because it protects us from some of the evil spirits that we come in contact with. So yeah, so I hope that's answered that question. So the other question is, so I'm going to read it because I want full honesty, so I'm going to read the question. So this person has said, you don't really get much activity within your videos. So what do you do when you don't get activity? Well, what I'm going to say to that is that you've seen our videos. If we don't get activity within a property, we will do our very best to show you the history of the property and to give you the actual facts of the property. Now, when it comes to paranormal investigation, it's not like you just phone up and say, "Ghosties, can you come out and play?" You know, it doesn't work that way. You know, it is what it is. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But the places that we do go to, they are old, they are antiques, they are dated, you know, and they do have a lot of history to tell. So if we don't actually have paranormal activity, we will at least show you some of the best places that we can find to bring to you guys on our channel. Now, I'm gonna just end it there with the 3 questions, because there is probably only about a couple more, you know. But I'm going to say this. If you do ever want to get in contact with us, you can reach us on 3 platforms mainly. So one is YouTube, which is our main platform. The second one is TikTok, and the third one is LinkedIn. And you can find us and reach us on all 3 of these platforms. We will answer every single comment that we get, right? But we do want to ask you guys as well, can you please comment on our videos, because we really want to bring you guys the best footage that we possibly can. You know, we're both trained in our field, you know, we're both really good at what we do, but we want you guys to tell us what to do, you know, because obviously you guys are the ones watching the videos, and we want to bring the best type of video to you. So if you can please leave a comment in our comment section, and if you can like our videos, subscribe to us, that'd be great as well, because it doesn't cost you guys anything, but it helps us out dramatically, because it helps our videos get out there. It helps, you know, it helps us promote what we're trying to do, you know, and honestly, that's all we want really. We just want to give the truth to people and about things that they may not understand or they may not believe in. We want to show the evidence and, you know, all the good stuff. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there, but please do subscribe, and we have got a merch shop as well where you can buy hoodies, t-shirts, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, that helps the channel as well. That helps us to go to different locations, which we can bring to you guys. So yeah, thank you again for watching this video. It means a lot to us, it really does. And yeah, we'll continue with the investigation. I got us to spirits in room 12 and within the hotel. So I'm going to introduce myself. My name is Lee, and I will invite you to use my energy and Alan's energy in order for you to come forward and communicate with us using one of these items that you see around the room. You are welcome to touch us, you're welcome to make bangs, noises, anything that you want to do to make your presence known, you're more than welcome to do. So I'm going to be talking... If there is. Distiller. So I'm going to be using this board in front of me. This is a communication device where I'm able to talk and you use my energy in order for me to communicate. So I'll be asking questions and then you tell me the answers. Now, so let's start. Is there anyone with us right now? Dougie, are you with us right now? Can you make the marker move? To either yes or no?
Can you...
Energies.
Can you...
You're welcome to use our energies. You know, you can use as much energy as you want to make the marker move.
Can you knock on the door, knock on the window, knock on the headboard, anything really to let us know that you're here with us? Thank you.
Aged wisdom.
Dougie, can you tell us how you passed away? And why do you still linger here within these walls?
Can you light one of the balls on the bed for us to say that, so that we know you're here with us? Can you do that for us, please? Please. Any of the cat balls on the bed, any of the lights, can you just touch one and light it up for us, please?
We only want to talk to you. We don't want to harm you or cause you problems or nothing like that. We just want to have a conversation, that's all. We want to be able to tell people your story, bring you forward, you know. We'll be respectful, we'll be, you know, kind. We just want to communicate. So please use the board in front or use the cat balls or the meter, anything you want to let us know you're here. The meter's going crazy.
It's going crazy, but nothing is happening on the bed itself.
No. The balls aren't going. And that's not making much sense. Okay guys, so just before we show you the rest of the house, I want to do this little bit of a test. Now, this isn't actually my test, I actually seen this on another YouTube channel, but it actually worked, which was good, so I thought I would try it in this video as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask 3 questions through the dictaphone, and I'll be leaving pauses between, and then what I'll do is that I'll play back on camera and see if anyone's answered the questions, and I've recorded it. So you never know, do you? You know, so yeah, anyway, so here we go. So I'm going to ask a question first that actually come from one of the people who watch our videos. Yeah, she's asked me to ask what's the point, right? What she means by that is when you die, do you like miss life? Is there any, like, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna ask that first, and then I'll ask if, another 2. Okay, so so called out to the spirits of the hotel. I'm specifically talking to a guy in the pinstripe suit whose name is Dougie. Now, Dougie, I've already introduced myself, my name's Lee, right, but I've got 3 questions for you, and you're welcome to answer them through this device I've got in my hand. So the first question is, when was you here? Was you here working? Was you here as a guest? Was you here, you know, did you have business meetings here or anything like that? Okay, the second question is, I know this is probably going to be a hard question, it's probably something you're not going to want to relive, but I also am curious, did you hear that?
Yeah, I heard something.
Yeah, I'm also curious, you know, when you pass away, do you know what the point of it all is? Like, what I mean by that is like, I mean life itself. Do you feel the loss of life? Okay, and my last question for you is, there's been people who have told us that things have gone missing, and you know, been banging, loud noises, that kind of stuff. Is that you, or are there other ghosts in this property? Okay, I'll just play that back now. So called out to the spirits of the hotel. I'm specifically talking to a guy in the pinstripe suit whose name is Dougie. Now, Dougie, I've already introduced myself, my name's Lee, right, but I've got 3 questions for you, and you're welcome to answer them through this device I've got in my hand. So the first question is, when was you here? Was you here working? Was you here as a guest? Was you here, you know, did you have business meetings here or anything like that? Okay, the second question is, I know this is probably going to be a hard question, probably something you're not going to want to relive, but I also am curious, did you hear that? Yeah, I'm also curious, you know when you pass away, do you know what the point of it all is? Like, what I mean by that is like, I mean life itself. Do you feel the loss of life? Okay, and my last question for you is, there's been people who have told us that things have gone missing, and been bangs, loud noises, that kind of stuff. Is that you, or are there other ghosts in this property? Okay, I'll just play that back. Okay, so we never actually got anything, but what we'll do, we'll take it back to the studio and we'll turn the volume up really, really, really loud, because you never know, do you? So I'm going to do this again though tomorrow night, because tomorrow night is actually Halloween. So we are expecting things to go be a little bit more active tomorrow. Because we've noticed that when we do like paranormal investigations, the first night is kind of like there's only little bits happening. It's normally the second night where things normally go a bit mental, especially with us, because, well, you know me, I kind of go a little bit crazy when I communicate with spirits. But yeah, anyway, so anyway, we'll stop the video here now and we will bring you the rest after this advert.
History hides secrets. The paranormal leaves questions. Roach Productions uncovers both. No exceptions.
Now you can carry the spirit, take it everywhere you go. Roach Productions on your chest, let the mystery show. Our gear is more than merchants, curiosity defined. Truth in the unknown, forever intertwined. From hoodies to mugs, to the legends we told. The haunted, the forgotten, the stories unfold. Every design connects you to the worlds we chase. Step into the unknown, where the mark join the place.
Roach Productions, paranormal, history. Truth can't be silenced. That's our legacy.
Okay guys, so I am in the room now, of room 7. I'm in the little room. Now over there is where there's been a spirit that has been supposed to be sitting there, right? Only children can pick her up, so I'm not sure. I've got the camera facing that direction, so you're probably only going to see some of my face. The door's shut, as you can see. And Alan is in the room next door, right? We're going to be doing the SS method now, and Alan's going to be asking some questions. I'm going to use the spirit box. I haven't got any headphones, but it'd be good because you guys will be able to hear what comes through. If you hear something that we don't, because it's hard for us to kind of hear it when we're actually doing this, so if you hear something that we don't, please drop it in the comments, let us know what you hear. Okay, so I'm going to start up necrophonic now.
Can you move something or tap on the walls, on the door, on the mirror, anything, so that we know that you're here? Can you do that for us? Can you show yourself?
Hello?
Can you show yourself to us? Can you do something? Can you move one of the pillows on the bed?
No. Here.
Can you tap on the wall? Can you tap on the door? Can you show yourself?
Yeah.
We have heard from staff that you like to talk to children. Is that correct? If it is, can you
see. I believe.
make yourself evident here and tap on the wall or tap
Here.
on anything so we can hear you? Can you talk to us? Can you talk to us?
Him.
Are you in the room with me at the moment?
Him.
Are you here in this room at this particular time?
Smear.
Can you tell me something? Can you speak? Can you make a sound?
Feel. 9. Here. Why?
Can you make a sound of some kind?
Here.
Why do you speak to children? Do you find children are quite friendly and open? And what do you talk to them about? Can you make a noise for us? Can you make some kind of sound?
Go. Away. Run. Why? Question. Why?
Can you tell us your name? Can you tell us who you are?
Name.
Can you say who you are? Have you lived in this hotel a long time?
Don't know. Gotcha. Yeah.
Are you
Hello?
a young lady? Are you a middle-aged lady? Can you touch the kettle and knock it off onto the floor for us? Tip it onto the floor. Can you do that for me? Can you knock the kettle onto the floor? Or a glass? Can you do that?
Well. What?
Can you make the bed move? Can you tell us who you are?
Brick. To be. No. Here.
Are you frightened of us? Are you frightened to talk to an adult, but you're okay with speaking to children? Because they're not judgmental.
You know you three. Did.
My name is Alan,
Move.
and I am next to the
Gambling.
camera at the moment. Lee is in the other room.
Do you like?
Can you make yourself visible? Can you make yourself visible? Can you make a noise of some kind? Can you knock
What?
on the door, on the wall, on the table? Can you make a noise of any kind?
Mercy.
Can you make a
Yeah.
noise of any kind?
Yeah.
Did you belong to the hotel? Are you a guest?
Okay. Okay, guys, so I'm going to finish there. Look, I haven't answered all the things I've heard. It's hard for me to do it, but I'm actually here in, like, a room on my own. Because there's so much going on, you know, it's hard for me to tell. But if you guys heard anything that we haven't, then please drop it in the comments section. If you heard anything that we didn't, you know, it helps us out, you know, and we want you guys to be involved. So yeah, leave your answers in the comments section, that'd be great. So yeah, anyway, we're moving on to the next experiment now. So yeah, we're going to leave room 7.
Right.
So we're in Mr. Grundy's cellar. It's very dark, so this is the main area of the cellar. This is the bit that I don't love, which is into the ales. You can see all of our ales. I can't see. The drop onto outside and then back through. And then into the other half of the cellar. So as you can see, much the same as the other sides. Through that. And that is the Grundy's cellar. Bye guys.
Okay guys, so I'm here in room 4. Now this is the suicide room. Now in this room a poor lady lost her life. She committed suicide, you know. And it wasn't that long ago. It was in the 19. But this room is extremely active. I mean, I'll show you the meter quickly. I mean, and just in case there's any skeptics out there, it's leaning up against towels on a bed, a fabric bed. There's no electrics there. Just put you back there. Okay, so as you can see, the meter's going off. Now we've got a new device which enables us to pick up heat sources around the room. Now, if it's an entity in the room, this should pick it up. Now, this enables me to record anyway, so you'll see the recording. I'll show you on screen here. So I'll show you what I see, okay? So record. So I'm just going to move to the bathroom. I'm going to leave the camera here. I'll keep talking. So so just done a reading. Like I said, I'll put on screen for you to see, show you exactly what we've got. Now, the meter's still going, quite strong, so I've got a dictaphone with me as well. So I'm going to ask the 3 questions in this room. So hopefully the lady will speak to me. You're more than willing to speak. I'll greatly appreciate if you could maybe answer my questions. I really want to get to know you. I want to understand you, your life, what caused you to take your own life. This device in my hand enables me to ask questions and for you to respond back to me. So if you could speak through this device, I'd greatly appreciate it. So I'll ask the 3 questions now. So I am calling out to the lady in this room. I am ever so sorry I do not know your name, but I want that to be the first question. So let me introduce myself. My name is Lee. I would like to say it's a pleasure to meet you and to talk to you. But I would love to know your name. So that'll be my first question. What is your name? Okay, so my second question, if you don't mind answering, is, so we was told that you took your own life in this room, and I really do want to send my apologies that you felt the need to. And I don't want to overcross my boundaries by asking this question, but I feel like I need to, just so I can help people understand your point of view. So, may I ask, what caused you to take your own life in this room? And my last question is a very simple one. Is there anything that I can do to help you move on and cross over, so you're not lingering in this room anymore, so you can actually find your loved ones? Okay, I want to say thank you so much for allowing me to be here with you and to talk to you. Like I say, if you do want to make yourself known to me at any point throughout the evening, you're more than welcome to. I am stopping in room 12, which is the room over the corridor. You're more than welcome to make yourself known to us. Make a noise, a bang, recording, anything you like. And yes, thank you again. Okay guys, so yeah, so I just want to quickly show you this one. See, it hasn't stopped since I've been in the room. So, I mean, I'm moving it off the bed and I'm moving it towards the camera. And well, look. Right? And then look, I'll move it back to the bed. It's in the red. Can't really see. We see, it's in the red. Okay guys, so this is the end of the video. We do hope you enjoy what you've seen. I want to also thank the staff here. I mean, the staff here have been great. to us. They have helped us with the footage, places that we can't go, so we can bring it to you guys. We've had experiences in certain rooms of this hotel as well, which has been great. I also want to take a special thanks to Karen and another girl who works here. I can't remember her name, but they helped us out dramatically as well with stories and taking the camera into the cellar. And we do hope you enjoy that Halloween special. So yeah, anyway, take care, look after yourselves, and we'll see you on the next paranormal investigation. Take care, everyone.